Hello, this is Star Child Links, and I'm going to show you a little spell that I do. So this is like a Pathfinder. Um, Pathfinder. Yeah, I guess this is a Pathfinder spell. So we have a center grid, and I don't need to tell you what that's about. It's personal. And then I have the corner grids. Well, not really grids, more like, yeah. So, what's happening here is this is a combination of chaos magic with tarot cards and time sensitive grid magic, crystal grid magic with crystals and shells and stuff like that. Sometimes I add flowers too. So this grid is kind of changing, but the basics stay the same. This, and center something something. That stays the same. But the little details keep changing and shifting. So, um, this is my power station, and this is my um, no fooling around, you know, grounded, solid corner. It's kind of earthy if you think about it, kind of. And but these things aren't strictly segregated into elements. So this is just like the power station, and I use my cards, my labyrinth cards. So every card that I pull from that particular deck goes here. Wait, let me show you. 1 second. Yep, this is the one. So this is called the labyrinth, but I call it my power deck. And so every card that I pull from that deck goes here. And this is my green apophyllite, and this helps to connect to earth or connect to animal spirits and things like that. So it's perfect for putting my medicine cards there. And right now there's alligator, and over here, see, and over here there's ace of wands or passion. And in this corner is kind of the air element, but it's more than that. It's got a lot of apophyllite. That's an apophyllite cluster, and this is apophyllite and druzy stalactite. And then I have blue chalcedony and mica, and all of these are for clarity. This one's especially for mitigating all these depressive thoughts and things like that. And then I have this very tiny tiger's eye yang symbol. Wonder if you can see it. Yeah, it's a little yang symbol, and this is to focus there. And so there's I use the wild unknown for this corner because I call the wild unknown my psychology deck. It has very stark imagery, like you can see here, so it's perfect for this energy. And then over here I have petrified wood and stilbite, and this is for my believe in magic, believe in yourself. It's like my self-esteem corner or something like that. And I have my shadowscape cards over here, and right now there's strength. let me show you my shadowscape. Ta-da! Shadowscape. So this one goes over here. And oh, I didn't tell you what I have here. Here I have smoky quartz, which is very grounding and stabilizing. And then I have 2 dark conch shells. Well, it's not really conch, I forgot the name. But anyway, and then there is a black seashell and an apophyllite pyramid. So it's like a combination of groundedness going all the way to the mind with the apophyllite, and the seashells cover the emotional part. So there's actually, if you think about it, there's actually all elements right here, except maybe fire, because this is earth, this is water, and this is air. And I think the fiery part is conveyed by my cards, my labyrinth cards, because they feel like fire earth energy to me. And at the very center, I put cards that are from my own deck that I've made, and the cover isn't great because it got wet and everything, but this is my babe deck. And the card that's on there right now is Fate. Yep. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so I've set the camera on a stand, and so to show you how this works, what usually happens is I change the cards. Okay, let me adjust it. I change the cards every time someone asks me for a reading, and I don't use all of my decks. I only use the ones that I feel called to use. So the energy projected by the crystals, it always changes based on someone's need for guidance, and that reflects back to me. So once I'm done with the reading with them, I pick a card for myself and I put a card in there. And right now I'm just going to change all of the cards, and just to show you how it looks like, I'm going to change all of the cards, and then I am going to I'll probably leave it for a day, and at the end of the day I'll change the whole grid. So since today is the last day that I'll be keeping this grid as it is, I just wanted to make a video. So this is basically chaos magic. So I'm just practically allowing my higher self to dictate what goes in there. And okay, so we have 3 of Wands, and this is going into the belief sector. So it's like believe in the promise of the next journey or the possibilities that exist. So it's not just that. At the bottom of the deck we have Page of Wands, and so I'm just gonna keep it back in my in the box, but this is how it works. So this is what the crystals are going to project into the universe currently, and it's going to help me to arrive at this eventually. So it's telling me to like believe in the journey, believe in the possibilities that I didn't previously think would exist, and that would lead me to Page of Wands, a whole new creative, passionate me, you know? So, yeah. Before, I used to use chaos magic in the sense that I would just shuffle them and keep them in the box. And whenever I take them out, I see the bottom of the deck, and then I kind of realize that I've arrived at that point. And now I'm gonna take this. This one was for friends, for like having a good time and stuff like that. So just gonna pick another up. And what do we have here? Oof, burden. Okay. Responsibility. Can't escape from responsibility. Now, ordinarily, people will think that that's a bad card, but everybody needs to get responsible. And see, accepting that is going to lead me to the Son of Cups, which is again very creative energy. So there is that. And then, yeah, alligator, we gonna change you. So there's the crow. And then, so that's about learning the laws of the universe and things like that. And that leads me to a whole new unknown world. Okay. Oops. Don't know why I did that. So I don't usually change the whole set of cards. It's usually pretty gradual. Oh, look at that. Responsibility. This is the Two of Cups. Relationship, balance with yourself. And at the bottom is Jack of Spades. Okay. So learning the weight of your words and using it wisely. So usually I don't check the bottom of the deck because when I do a reading for someone else, it automatically comes up, and then I have the pleasure of seeing what's at the bottom and then realizing that I can relate to it at this moment. And this is my babe deck. See, look at how pretty it is. Oh, here. It has 63 cards. Oops. And I put my compass on top of it. So this is like the heart center. Oh, I've got crack the bubble, which basically means evolve to the next stage, mentally speaking. And at the bottom we have Afterglow. Afterglow is beautiful energy. It just means riding on the good vibes of something that happened before, and usually having a realization that helps me crack the bubble and stuff. It really what do you say, it gives me that afterglow energy that lasts for like weeks. So that's great. So anyway, that is my spell, and this has been going on for 2 weeks or something like that. And it's been so since I'm a person who's very scattered and whatnot, this has been keeping me, telling me what exactly is happening and what are the things that I'm going through and what are the things that I should focus on without causing me to get overwhelmed by like a big to-do list or something like that. So yeah, that's it. That is my time sensitive chaos magic mixed with crystal grid blah 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 something something spell.